let's get to work. Well, there's the first thing I need to work on. Iron. Let's see, it's flowing in a nice rate. What's soaking it all up? Pretty sure it's... I've run out of power again. Just as solar panels are kicking back on. Okay, I need to fix the power issue. Well, I have a way set up to handle that. I just need to... Right, first power needs to be back. There we go, power's kicking on. Essentially, I'm going to put solar panels over here now too. Increase the size of this solar field. And I didn't realize my power grid was this close to just failing on me. Yeah, it's now failing on a regular basis. I need more solar panels. Yeah, I'm gonna arrange that here. Alright, oh. Yeah. So, first things first, they are going to need a port just to get across the tracks, essentially. There. Ports, yeah, they are part of it. There it comes. All right. And essentially, I want to copy the entirety of this. Actually, if I'm gonna head over there and manually build, just so that it's neat. These are all set up. Oh, you're not receiving radars. Radar. Alright, so. Okay. I need to just slap down another solar array over here. And set up in a neat fashion. And once there, just to ensure that there's a crossing. Oh, green chip train is here. Coal is here. Stone is all... No, that's the stone belt. I guess it's the iron? Yeah, that's the iron ore line. I might do plugging in another iron mine somewhere. The question is where? Yeah, you fought. Oh, hello. There it is. Just a random big spitter. What? That was something. Alright. Got the basic solar panel layout here. So let's there and there. Alright, that's modules. Researched, very nice. Or beacons, rather. Very important. Now this will make this section of track a little dangerous. Let's just walk this on. There. Alright, so get the roboports and alright, so you go here. You're gonna have to go here. And you go there. That's also going to need a radar, which will be here-ish. Maybe one more section. Get it built. I'll get it filled in later. Is it just to get the radar in position? Because having it be here should be fine. Nah, that's not gonna quite cover all of it. So here's gonna be for the best. Essentially want to get one line, one radar width set up. And I guess it stopped because it's out of stuff. And their supply train's already awaited. Alright, well I need to head back and stock up a bit anyway. I need more landfill. Right, yeah, and up next, it's Kovarex time. So I can do Kovarex enrichment, and then I can start getting nuclear power rolling. Very good. What do I want after that? Anyway, if I can get beryllium cargo sections. Might be nice. Better drills. Speed and extra might be worth. Let's see, what do you need? Not all too bad, actually. Mechanical facility. You need gun turrets. Huh. Coal liquefaction. Which less return. Create more heavy oil. Productivity. It's expensive. But getting more productivity is going to be useful. More inventory spots might also be nice. Definitely many things that need a researching. But yeah, let's first get Kovarex. Also, it's been so long. Beacon, what do you need? There. Small electric, advanced circuits, concrete, and steel. Okay, basic beacons are pretty cheap. A module sold at 50% transmission efficiency for a maximum module power of 4. Transmit the effects of modules to nearby facilities within 3 tiles. Multiple beacons. Yeah, we'll overload it. Low power draw. But of course, these guys, 80% energy consumption, 80% energy consumption. I'm gonna definitely need to shore up my power grid before I start beaconing everything. Oh, you're back already. Well, it's gonna need to make quite a few trips. Alright, how's this next silence batch coming along? They are... Alright, I just need to get blue tech in. Buzz. Alright. I've actually no. I'm gonna want more landfill based because of what I'm working on. So let's temporarily double it. Plus, yeah, this section is gonna be busy for a bit, mainly due to a shortage of iron. What's soaking it all up? Some of it's being sent off to space, which is also stalling. Wow, where did all my iron go? The iron shipment only just arrived. You're waiting at pickup. You're heading to pickup. You're waiting at drop-off. Right, one of my trains is being soaked up with that. Yeah. Okay, I see the problem. I need another iron train. Iron ore pickup. Full iron ore drop off. Wow, 3 shots for 1 meteor. Alright, there we go. Thanks. Let's see. How are things going up in space? Is this at least going? You have stopped due to fluid ingredient shortage. So this is just taking its sweet ass time. Alright. I don't mind that considering my current supply shortages. First off, yeah, the accumulators are already starting to run out. Fortunately, solar is kicking up again, so the accumulators are now making it through the night again. But still, I'd rather be safe and get a whole bunch of extra power in. There's a train coming. I should be able to cross. There we go. I can get this section running. Where's the center? There. Let's see, how far does that radar go? To there. So I should be able to squeeze in 2 more sections. Wow, we're already almost out of landfill. Eesh. Yep, I'm out. Alright, let's get this just the next 2 sections plonked in. This actually goes beyond. So I don't actually need this section here. There's the cutoff. Here. So because I get the radar out. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. I see no trains. Alright, let's head back. Oh yeah, get this and then I have a blueprint I can just slap and just go up, 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 up. And that should give me the kick I'm missing in the factory. Accumulators are kicking in. Let's get stocked up on more landfill. Last bit I need. You know, slowly but surely, yeah. I've got such a severe iron shortage. And iron shipments are just irregular at the moment. Iron plate. Again, I also only have one train currently just handling the running back and forth, but Alright, looks like at least by the time the next train arrives, it doesn't quite run out of iron. I might need to revamp this just to make space for the beacons, because it only has a space of 3. Well, still too big. I think it takes up 3 by 3. I don't think I left enough space then in this case. Alright, that's the steel train. Alright, back out. Oh, that's just trees absorbing pollution. Any nests that look like they are encroaching? Yes, there's a few. There. Okay, that should... Those bars are getting pollution, but they've got no path to me. Looks like I need to do a bit of cleanup here. Thank you for the hydrate. Water is basically the lube of the human body, after all. How you doing, Nessa? Hope you're good. Yeah. I'm doing good, thank you. Alright, now that I have this, now it shouldn't be too bad. If I... Let's see, let's try this. Oh. Yeah. And the nice thing is they actually will connect. Alright. Getting a nice big expansion of my power grid. There. And the bugs aren't so much the problem as it is keeping everything stocked at the moment. I've got productivity science packs, space science packs going now. And now I'm working on fixing a whole bunch, just getting my supply issues sorted. Alright, one more line. No, the radar coverage is going far enough. But there we go. This should shore up my power until Kovarex gets up and running. It's gonna take a while. No trains. Alright, with that set up, I need to really look into fixing my iron issue. Not enough is coming in at the moment. I mean, it's full now, but it's gonna run out soon. It's going in. Maybe I think I should actually take one of these and expand it up. Although, yeah, I take it up to roughly here-ish, because things start getting starved out pretty quick. Especially considering my blue belts are all the way up top. Should probably not have done that. But oh well. But yeah, I guess you haven't seen it, but let me just quickly pop to space. I've expanded this now to the point where I do have productivity packs up and running. I got a little low on scaffolding, so I had to go a little bit minimalist. So yeah, I just wrapped up beacon research, so now it's now reaching Kovarex. Alright, I don't need quite as much landfill anymore. Yeah. Okay. Right, I don't have a lot of belts actually. I think for this plan I'm just going to want to take a red belt. Just improvise it a bit. I should have Stone is also struggling as always. Let's take a few of these. Go to here and yeah, expand this out. Oh, I don't have any underneath these. I still have to do. Oh crap. Wait, what? Oh, because I accidentally used blue belts. Fortunately, blue belts are in a little low supply right now. Alright, let's take this a bit further, but let's tuck it in. Yeah, plug you in here. That should help get the iron a bit deeper into the factory. Are these all? No, these are not producing. What are you low on? Glass. Oh well. Dusty structures aren't the biggest concern right now. These are also keeping up just fine. Getting another set of blue science ready for launching. Well, these are waiting for improvements. The heat shields, are not quite. My boss decided to take matters into their own hands. The problem is these are running out of sulfur. And it's probably because sulfur is just not able to feed it fast enough. But heat shield production is looking up. In fact, low that's right. Shortage of low density is causing a slowdown in rocket parts. This is very nice and low, getting nice and loaded. Let's see if we're sending up. Oh, this thing's got some scrap in it that I can send off. Oh, I said scrap to auto trash. Here. So, do you think with a few, it's honestly it's stone still, because there's now not enough stone going into glass production. I do have beacons now though, so I guess I could start revamping a few things. To try and help things along. But before I do that, I need to set up a more advanced module production. You need iron, small electric, big electric, sulfur, vulcanite. Start getting the tier 3 modules in too now. Yeah, the big problem remains is just I am not getting enough resources deep enough into the factory at the moment. Yeah, things. Let's see, what are you producing? Rocket ship parts. Didn't realize that was soaking up that much iron. That goes up here. That's for more rocket ship parts, and that just leaves this little amount to fire up. All the way up here for blue belts. I need way more iron. In fact, I should probably get another iron belt that just goes all the way up over there. Yeah, so I got these 2 iron lanes here, so I could take this iron lane and bring it up. Yeah, let's connect it here. Oh, I don't. In that case. There. See how that does for the iron situation, just to pull it in even deeper. This will put more strain on the iron trains, iron plate trains, however. At the moment, my main plan is, oh crap, I am not producing enough. Let's get to production up of everything. Although once Kovarex is up and running, I'm gonna get nuclear going for a bit more power. Yeah, iron plate's very much struggling now. In fact, it's about to run out, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, this is the iron line. Yeah, it's about to run out. Is the next iron train about to arrive? It's on its way now. So that's able to somewhat keep up at least. Oh, this copper mine's almost done. Oh dear. Also, another thing I need to do is to get redo these for beaconing. Which reminds me, I need to get beacons set up. Fast circuit, yeah, I could just add that to my mole. So let's see, I've got advanced circuits over here. I should have concrete's there. Then I need steel and small electric. Okay, I just need to import steel, which I can get from here. There we go. That should get beacon production up and running. Lovely. So also, I just need to quickly check. Yeah, so you are a 3x3 sized building. There we go. I now have access to beacon H. Very good. Well, that has some time to build up. While that's building up, I need to get better modules going. So let's remove these two, because I'm no longer going to be needing these particular ones. Is this one that get fish? Huh. Alright, so let's see. The current beacon... Yeah, so currently I have... Okay, so I cannot expand that much. That's the efficiency module production. Where was the speed and productivity production? No, I have those somewhere. The question is where? Okay, here's speed module production. Where was productivity? Did I just never set up productivity? Because I didn't. No, they are. Plus, that iron is now looking healthier. I know I've got productivity module in here somewhere. The question is where? Or not. Alright, well, you know what? These, I'm just gonna grandfather these in. I'm just gonna set up a new set up a dedicated section. Oh, yeah. Is this even, this should be covered under the construction areas. Yeah, it's covered. It should get there eventually. Alright. Let's set up one of each type. I guess I just never set up productivity modules because I wasn't certain if they were going to be useful to me at that moment yet. Okay, when did iron plates end up on this belt? There. I honestly can't remember. It's been so long ago since I set those up that I can't remember. One thing I was going to do, get up a radar here. So I can actually keep an eye on this section of the factory. Yeah. Alright, so. Yeah, let's just start with speed. Which needs solid fuel and electronic circuits to start off with. Electronic circuits, you need glass, you need copper cabling. Alright. So yeah, let's just get speed out of the way, because this one... Yeah, then you need small electric motors. And then you need... Okay, yeah, so... Let's get this set up first. So I'm going to need a fuel processing plant. Yeah, let's start with one. I can always expand later if necessary. Where is my light fuel pipeline? Or light oil pipeline, rather. There's heavy. No, those are light oil. Oh. That beacon is not as good of a spot as I thought it was. Light oil, light oil. Where is the light oil? Here, from the looks of it. Oh, I don't have enough underground pipes to quite get there. Yeah, I'm not expecting this section to need much in the way of expanding. So yes, let's start here. Circuitry. Alright, so hang on. So I need to quickly think. So let's see. You took 15 seconds per. You also take 15 seconds per. You take 20 seconds per. So it's essentially each one needs 2. So if I wanted 2 of these, I need 4 of these, which is 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's also expand just this so that they don't constantly get annoyed at me. Alright, so circuitry, go along here like so. There. Still no pipe to grounds. Are they taking that long to deliver to me? And again, I am on the opposite side of a pretty big factory now. And slowly but surely things are getting built here. Giving me much needed additional power. Finally, I've got a few more pipe to grounds. There's the light oil line. There we go. I'm probably gonna want a second one actually, at the very least. So let's just let this go out. Alright, next here. First this sets up Blue Electric engine production. Because of course I do. 20 small electric motors per... Oh, that's quite a few actually. Alright, so first things first, I need to set up Blue Electric engine production. Honestly, I still haven't figured out a good layout for them, honestly, because of the awkwardness. The iron gear wheels and a lot of copper cabling. So honestly, I would have maybe something like this. Because yeah, these produce at 2 a batch of 0.5 seconds. No, so 2 of these will not be enough for it to actually run fast enough. It needs a third, technically. Yeah, it'd have to be something like this. But how am I gonna do that? One of these. It'd be like this essentially. Thing is, well, if I run an iron along here, no, because you also need iron plates because you're cheeky like that. I need to figure out a good layout for Blue Electric at some point. So let's see. At least 3 assembly machines for the copper requirements. Guess what I could also do. Okay, seriously, where are those attacks coming from? Can't be that base. can't be there. They're coming from... They're traveling along here. It's not that base, because that base is not in the... Is there, like, a base hidden here? No. Seriously, where are they constantly coming from? This base here? That base is definitely new. And they go, but they don't have a path there. Okay, this attack here is getting very annoying because I have no clue where they're coming from. Okay, so if I have all of these be copper, it means I have the copper belt going through here. Like so. I have the iron belt along here. And then essentially I'm gonna want to do this for the output. There, I think this layout should do the trick. And then it just needs power. Oh, which I could just put right up here. Nice. And then blue electric goes out here like that. Alright, I think I finally have a layout that I like. So you produce 1 every 0.8 seconds. So 0.8 multiplied by 20 is... Just get the calculator out. 0.8 times 20. So one of these makes 16. 0.8 times 20. So that makes it in 16 seconds. And if I wanted my target of 4 of these, they crafted 15 seconds, so I'm gonna want to have 5 of these going. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I missed something. Here. This needs to be powered. Jeez. I have a layout I like for one of the first things you automate. Copper is over here. Bring you up. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna have everything replaced with express belts, but can't quite support swapping things out that quickly at the moment. There. All right. Hang on. Fuck, I completely forgot the gear wheel. Oops. I am a dummy. I guess I could just apply a similar thing. If I put you here, where need to go? Let's see, what's the range? If I put you like so, no, you have to be here. Nope, this is not gonna work. Right, this is what keeps throwing it off, is the fact that I need to include the gears somehow. Well, what I could do, well, let's first off tear all of this down. Because I need to rethink this. So, I think, let's try this. Let's just tear a few of these down, just to give myself the space. What if I do it like this? Will this work? It is long enough. Barely. I could do something like this, though. Oh, I did those the wrong way around. There. Now this needs power. And now it's off by 1, unfortunately. So, yeah, but if I put them down here, then it powers everything. Yeah, like so. There. This actually works. So, the only reason this is possible is because I have blue belts for the extra underneathy length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I can take the U out and across. Like so. There. And then you can go like that. Okay, so that's that set up. I just need to get advanced circuits in and then I can get the Tech 2 speed modules done. Honestly, the speed modules should be on their own belt that's far off. Have red circuits come in here. And yeah, speed modules go here essentially. And I'll figure it out later. What I could do is have it go here. Yeah, do this. And then you like that. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tier 2 modules. Tier 2 speedy modules even. There. Oh no, hang on. That's the wrong module type. There. Okay, so now I need to get the red circuits in. They are right there. Need to get up to the iron, pretty much. Are you really? It's the perfect length for that. There. This is probably gonna need stack inserters. Alright. That's that set up. One more step to go. Wow. Dang, these things need... I mean, no, they don't need that much space, actually, but my bus is starting to run out of space. Alright, tier 2s. Processing units, big electric. That's not too bad. Yeah, big electrics right here. And processor chips, they are right here. Tier 2 chips. There we go. Or, well, Tier 2, Tier 3 processors. And this is going to get dropped into a chest. Alright. That's Tier 2 speed modules. Tier 3 speed. Let's also get Tier 3 productivity modules up and running. Colonel. And, yeah, right, Cornetto is getting hit by another coronal mass ejection again. Alright. Right, let's actually do that. Oh gosh, I did. This is gonna completely soak up all my iron again. That iron is somewhat keeping up again. The bots are still busily replacing all the belts. I overdid this. Oh well. This is not critical infrastructure at least. It's just as long as it keeps going. Oh. Light oil? Am I out of light oil again? Yeah, it's all out. Petroleum is full though, which is good. But I've run out of light oil, fortunately. And I've got enough oil, so I'm just not cracking enough of it, I guess. But I should hopefully start fixing... Right, this will probably be the first thing I'll be beaconing. Is getting productivity modules and speed modules in. Speaking of, let's actually get productivity modules rolling. So you start off with glass and electronic circuits, followed by more advanced circuits and sulfur, followed by processing units and vulcanite. Vulcanite. Well, let's make a start. Starting with advanced circuitry and glass. It's normal circuits and glass, rather. Our system being very annoying. Next up, glass. I think I've neglected the glass belts. Hey there, Shred. How are you doing? Hope you're good. Glass. Oh, wow. Where's glass? Down here. You've got a ways to go, buddy. Dang it. Just coming off of VR. Oh, nice. Use VR, eh? That's cool. Got a headset recently. Trying to find good video artists. Yeah. Definitely want to find a good one. Alright, 8. Half-Life Alyx, nice. Yeah, I've got a VR set myself too. I don't have Half-Life Alyx. I've got a few other games. The main one that's caught my interest for a bit is the one called Pistol Whip, which has been pretty fun. Really gets the blood going too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. VR Factorio stream went. Oh gosh, imagine trying to play this game in VR. Like imagine actually, being the guy, being boots on the ground, so to speak. I'll give it a look at some point, I guess. Half-Life, it is neat. So I might give it a go. Satisfactory plus Deep Rock. Oh, man. Oop. Some balls have crashed. That would be quite the crossover. Yeah. And I guess you're looking for a 3D artist to make yourself a model. I suppose, Shred? Okay, so I've got this. Now I need advanced circuitry and sulfury. Advanced circuits are running low. Oh dear. Get violations for OSHA. Yeah. It's not going to be the OSHA list of violations, it's going to be the OSHA list of recommendations. More like, oh shit. Okay, so hang on. Why is Red Tech suffering? It's not. It's just not able to keep up. Another candidate for getting beaconed, although my first priority will still be oil, just because of how much depends on it. I mean, I've got so many focused on petroleum, not quite as many on light oil, but yeah, petroleum just takes priority. And getting this set up, and immediately I'm seeing that, yeah, I've got some issues when it comes to the supplies of the more low tier stuff. Already have 60, already getting a nice amount of speed modules though, which is good. Alright, well let's at least get this productivity stuff set up. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need sulfur up next. Sulfur. Man, nothing wrong with booping the snoot. Boops are in fact made for... Snoots are in fact made for booping. Why do they keep delivering me an odd number of underneathies? Exactly. Alright, that's sulfur coming in. These are not going to be producing for a little bit due to supply shortages. But, you know, at least it's set up. Alright, so what do you need? Processing units and vulcanite. Vulcanite, I'm gonna have to... Let's see, my vulcanite processing is here. It's locked up. What the? Hang on, something ain't right here. Sand. Is that supposed to go there? Yes. Wait, hang on. How did that enriched vulcanite end up there? Was that just an accident early on or something? They're in the exact same spots. At least the pyroflux is just full. It's a little concerning there hasn't been a launch here. How are things looking on my vulcanite planet? It's not launching due to not enough cargo sections. And it looks... Oh, right. Got bullseyed by meteor. Alright, I'm gonna need to send a cargo rocket section rocket. How full are you at the moment? And I need to clean this up. I have no idea how those enriched vulcanite end up there. You're not the fullest, but you'll have to do just to get the ball rolling. So how did that happen? How did that enriched vulcanite end up in there? Because none of these belts connect to it. Must have happened like while I was setting things up. There must have been a disconnect somewhere. Okay, so it's still loading up the bits and pieces. Sure, it'll just launch this right away. And it's just immediately preparing to launch the next one. This is Vulcanite block processing, which wiggles its way up along here, because, yeah, it's gonna get to here. And now I need to figure out a way to bring it up. Probably I can do that by first getting rid of some of this to give myself a bit of space. Oops, didn't I mean to get rid of you. Also, yeah, I now need to rework my digging blueprint now that I can have speed beacons and stuff. There. And then do this. There we go. And then bring processor chips up. And there we go, that's tier 3 productivity modules set up. It's gonna take a bit before these get up and running though. Especially because Vulcanite blocks first need to make their way over. I don't need more pyroflux really. But I'm still not producing these fast enough for this to run quickly, but at the same time the rocket launchers are so infrequent. Yeah, I'm not using up the crushed Vulcanite fast enough. So I can theoretically expand this even more. Output full. Oh! There's the contamination issue. One of them had... So that's part of the issue. That would explain it. Fortunately, no further contaminant has managed to work its way in yet. Okay. I'm pretty pleased with this little setup. You know what? I think I might put my first speed modules in there. Speed modules are at least coming along nicely. Oh man, admittedly, I'm not producing stuff fast enough for this to be able to make regular use of this at all. I need so much more resources flowing in. It's unreal. To the point where I think I'm gonna make the things I don't have tier 1 productivity modules set up. There we go. But these are set up. They're now gonna slowly get to work as they reveal more gaps in my supply. Thing is, the thing with green chips is though is I've got quite a bit of it coming in. It just needs to be brought further down. At least glass is keeping up again a bit. But yeah, red chips are not enough by a long shot. Also, Coverix has... Why have you locked up? Okay, no, you're just taking your sweet time making... Not enough... belts. Oh, it's out of lubricant because the steel has filled up again. Yeah. That little issue. It's always the lube. The problem is right now is due to how this is set up. It's just all of these steel barrels. I'm just not processing them. I'm not using up steel fast up. Nothing is using steel. I need things that actually use steel up here, but pretty much nothing does. Guess the piping does, so I guess what I could do. Oh. I mean, this is just a temporary fix, but it's something. It's also constantly producing. That's using steel. This uses steel, but it's also stuck. I'm just not able to get I'm just not able to manage all these barrels. Alright, I got this scrap here that I could pass along to the scrap rockets. But I'm gonna first quickly pop off to the bathroom. Be right back. All right. So, to be honest, there is one big thing I have to work on. Alright, so my issue is I don't have enough throughput anymore for what I am trying to do. I got stuff coming in, but it's not enough. First off, I need to expand green chips. It needs its second belt, clearly, and I need to plug it in somewhere up here. Let's do that first. Let's just tackle it one supply issue at a time. The other issue is not enough red chips. You know what I could do? In terms of chips, is I could take the overflow from this and plug it into the bus. I have space to work with here. So what I can essentially do is set up priority splitters. So they prioritize loading the rockets, and then connect them to here. That should help resolve the chip issue at least. So let's do that. Kovarex has unfortunately, the situation up in space is going to be deadlocked for a bit, unfortunately. That's because there's nothing that's consuming steel up there. Alright, so here are the green chips. So yeah, that's going like that. And essentially I'm going to want to get another belt that goes like so. Okay, so I'll quickly balance it out. And then I want to prioritize it still ending up in there. So if I set output priority, that's also one thing I'm not doing more, is making sure I get the most out of these underneathies. They're expensive enough as it is. But yeah, up to here should be fine. And then plug it in like that. Alright. This will help with throughput. Because now this will get used up, shoved over here, passed on. But it's still prioritizing it in here, essentially for overflow. And the weather... windy. Typical Dutch weather, pretty much. Alright, so that should at least help green chips get a bit deeper into the factory. So that's gonna get up there. That's gonna fill up this, which means, you know, it's actually going to start filling up and using the rest of... Hang on. Oh, right! This was my emergency construction spot for when I was stranded. Alright. There we go. That should... Yeah, okay. Green chips still... Alright. Oh, they're still catching up. Alright. That gets that going at least. So the next issue is red chips, which I'll use the alternate method for. Because I don't exactly have... I mean, I've got some space, but it's going to very quickly bump into this. And these are producing constantly. Can these be productivity modules? Honestly, I'd still rather first have my first beaconing be set up. For the oil. Because oil's always been struggling and I want to help that out first. Alright, but I'm definitely not going to have the productivity modules for it, is the thing. What are you lacking? Low densities. And low densities are struggling due to a lack of... I think it's glass. Yeah, it's glass. And they're struggling due to a lack of stone. Oh yeah, look at that. All the green chips are already being soaked up. Yeah. Yeah, stone's just not coming in fast enough. I'm going to need an extra stone belt, but I'm a little space limited. Brick is full. Stone belt. Yes, the problem is this needs to be turned into blue. This should at least somewhat help out the glass situation. I just need to get this underneath sorted. There. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's immediately getting them going. But the thing is, I'm now going to run out of stone so much faster. I mean, it's keeping up. I think there's part of the problem. Well, let's increase this limit so that more trains can deposit here. Alright. Yeah, so green chips are now unfortunately just running off local production. Oh, you gotta go? Alright. Well, appreciate you dropping by. Hope you enjoyed, Spike. Shred, sorry. Alright, so this should hopefully help out the glass situation a tad. You got low densities. They're still barely producing. Oh man, oh man. The more I'm seeing this, the more I'm thinking it's time to discontinue the bus. Because I'm starting to have a real hard time expanding this, its production up. I need to think this through. At least now I've got the beaconing set up. So it's getting a few beacons going. And I can at least start applying that now to some of my refineries. Now I need to remember what the exact rules were for beacons. Specifically, productivity modules are not allowed on end products, but they should still be allowed on intermediaries. Right? So they still apply that. Yeah, they apply to chips, it apply to steel. And beacons cannot have productivity modules. I think those were the rules. Yeah, this is all just seized up now, unfortunately. Just due to a lack of raw resources. But I'm just gonna do as much as I can with what's available. Alright, there's the boost I was setting up for heat shield production, but currently it's low density structures that are the bottleneck for my important rocketry stuff. Green chips are struggling, so I need to get that set up, plugged in. Well, just plugged in, it's already set up rather. Why are you... I think these... crap, am I running low on petroleum too now? Yep, petroleum is low again as well. Alright, I might need to strip all of this down for restructuring. Because I think I can... let's see, the beacons... Yeah... I can have the beacon here, where it affects 3. Nah. Yeah, so I can affect 6. If I were to move those up by 1, let's see, if I go here. No, yeah, that's gonna reach the bottom and would reach the top, so I can have a path in the middle for the beacons. Okay. Yes, I need to redo this. Just so that I can turn this into a proper beacon setup. So I'm gonna cut this off. And I'm just gonna deconstruct this all. Let's just grab... yeah, grab all of the oil refineries just so that I, you know, and the pumps. And then I can just deconstruct. Mark everything else for deconstruction. I do have to account for those pipelines that are wiggling in between. I do have to remember those. Alright, so, so there is one petroleum pipeline I want to avoid touching for now. Just so that I can keep an eye on it. Here, nothing else is passing through. There's light oil up there I'm gonna have to worry about. But nothing from here. Take a mark all of that off. Mark all of this to go. And unfortunately, I think it's time to remove the wiggle. I need the space. Still going to be a bit of a wiggle though. It's not going to be fully gone. Gone, but not forgotten. Okay. I accidentally broke a link here. There. Why would you think I want that? What? Oh, it's because of that water pipe there. There. Okay. Oops. There's some leftovers to get rid of here. There. Okay. So. Let's get this new layout set up. Let's put some space in between. Let's start with 3. Because that's the rough layout I'm going for. And yeah, I'm going to do petroleum, light oil. And then up top is going to be petroleum, light oil, heavy oil. That should be a good ratio. There. Yeah, I'm just being lazy, because this way I can, if I need to swap things around, it's going to be easy to do so. And yeah, okay, now I need the space for the beacon. Yeah, you can... Oh. I was mistaken. I misjudged that. Alright, change of plans then. cut and bring it a bit. So let's see. So instead, I want it like this. Let's leave it as is, actually. So essentially, instead, how I am going to approach this. There. It's like so. Yeah, now I can hit all three. Why are they complaining about... There. Set up like that, and then you are in the wrong spots. There. Yes. And this way, yep, that'll power them all. And I could put this here to also power all three. And now I should quickly change this up. So yeah, petrol, light fuel, petroleum, heavy. There. This way, yeah, this should be a good enough ratio. And then you are fully loaded with, yeah, because you cannot accept productivity modules. Wow, I only have enough to do 2 of these. There. Alright, this is the rough layout. And now I could just... hang on, let's leave you out just so I can get myself this thing copied. There, so I could just slap it down. Yeah. This ought to do. So let's get this connected. You go like so. There. And water. There. And now I gotta link them up. Alright, this should do for a new layout. Let's get these put down. We have to tear this one down to get out of the way. That's actually going to work out. No, not quite. That petroleum down here is causing blockage. So we have to move this a bit. There we go. How many more do I need to place? I still have another 11 oil refineries to put down. Alright, that's interfering up there. So let's quickly break this. Put you down. Not quite. There. All of these are gonna get built up. Alright, let's meanwhile get these linked. That's at least gonna get the petroleum up and running again. Now I need to get the light oil in. There. Now for the heavy oil. Look at that. There we go. These are all linked up. And one thing I'm going to probably want to quickly do is to ensure things are running as they are supposed to. Here. Why are you not extracting any of your light oil? Yeah, this this is plugged correctly. Why is the light oil not flowing? Ah. This section is powerless. There. Now they're all turning on. Excellent. Yes, whenever this fills up, I basically gain an extra batch of petroleum. This memory serves how it works. These are there to speed things up along. This accumulator. Let me just check. What is the power production consumption like of the refineries like now? That's fuel. Here. Yeah, look, so and then hoppa. Alright. This should see oil production nicely. Things are also balanced a bit more to meet my needs. Free petroleum to light oil. Yeah, because I definitely don't need as much heavy oil, so reduce that. Oh wow, I've already sucked up all the crude oil with this new, more efficient placement. Oh dear. Is there a pumping issue somewhere? No. It's just getting pumped in as fast as it can. And it's not enough. Wow, okay. It's not being used up so much that... Right, look at... no, hang on. The pumping speed is not at max. You are pumping crude oil, 308. You're also pumping as hard as you can. And then it gets here and it just... There's just not enough coming in. Hang on, I think I have an idea of how to help this along. That is to split the pumping lines up. Just to see if I can get these emptied out a bit more efficiently. Ah, damn. Maybe up here? Yeah. There. Yeah, no, it's just taking priority over that one. It's just not enough crude. Do I need to set up an extra, like, crude oil pipeline? Just so that things get emptied out faster. Is that how much oil I'm sucking up now? That I generally need a second pipeline. Now here's the thing, that pumping speed is never like at its max, it feels like. I think it's just another quirk of how fluid dynamics work. It is what it is, I guess. I mean, most of these are running constantly, and that's what's important in the end. Petroleum is getting sucked up again, though. Light oil's running low again, too. And heavy's getting nice and cracked. In fact, I might crank up the Kraken. Also, I don't need these tier 1 speed modules. Oh yeah, here we go. This is my first boost. To oil production. Oh, there's a copper shortage. And looks like the size rocket is at least good to go. So that's at least no longer going to be consuming resources. The problem is so many other things. Oh, I got so many things that need my attention at the same time. At least this is now primed and getting busy. Yeah, so you should still be getting, yeah, you're still crafting speed of 100. Actually, I'm pretty sure these are too many. Distribution, right, it's a distribution efficiency of 0.5. So it offers a speed of 100. Let's see, what's your crafting speed? Yeah, it's at 100, which I think is the max it can go to. I think loading this up with 8 tier 3s might be overkill. Okay, next up. So I have green and red chip shortages, and I have a lot of green and red chips sitting about doing nothing. Let's go and change that. So where's the good? Yeah, so I could squeeze it in through here. Bring it across. Plug it in here. For both red and green chips. So let's go do that. So let's fill in a bit more of this water, just so I got some more walking space. So, how many belts do I want? Let's first fill this up. The plus side, most of these, okay, you still need cargo sections, but you're for the rest we're good to go. You're all good to go. You're good to go. You are. You still need to package more sections. So let's see, how many space? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so I can squeeze in 3, but let's do 2, just that I don't use up too much space. So let's see how to approach this. Down to here. Why are you there? Now the thing is, this will output prioritize like this, because loading the rocket will take priority. There. Actually, let's be more efficient about this, because I'm going to have the other belt next to it. So if I do this, I can do this. And that's not right. There. This way I have 2 belts of green chips being siphoned off from here for use elsewhere. Oh wow, really? And the thing is, by plugging it in here, it will take some of the strain off the earlier sections too, which is an added bonus. There. Alright, that's green chips inserted. That'll keep that, helps that thing check. Now for the red chips. There we go. Lovely. And I can, yeah. That's one. Okay, that should help with the chips, for the red and blue, red and green chip situation. At least all this area up here will now have enough chips, and that should hopefully mean that the ones down below will have more chips to work with as it fills up. Which should also mean that production up here of the various modules should also start accelerating. Yeah, the red chips are now arriving. Yeah, it looks like red chip were the bottleneck. So this should help. And it means I'm slowly but surely transitioning more to using these more. You currently have no destinations to go to. Huh. Guess you're waiting for a full tank? You are not receiving petroleum anymore. Looks like I didn't quite restore a link somewhere. There. There, that should fix that up. So green chips are suffering, both from imports and there. So also I have a bit of a problem, actually. Because, yeah, all of your destinations are full. But so are for you. So let's increase your train limit. Yeah, that was it was a deadlock. Here's the thing, this red chip stop is gonna always take priority anyway. But yeah, it's currently disabled. And yeah, eventually this'll the petroleum train, yep, there it is. And well, it's gonna suck up and pretty much immediately get used up. Yeah, that's not lasting long at all. But hey, it's at least gonna slowly but surely spin up again. But look at that. I'm now actually starting to get... He's actually running... Yeah, at a point where it's metal that's struggling a bit. But that's good. So yeah, so this... Yeah, using that production here turned out to be part of the key to get things slightly unfucked in terms of production rates. Whoa, I'm maxed out on... Oh, hang on, I guess... Hang on, what do these capsules need again? Oh, they're stuck too. Admittedly, if you have things up in space are jammed up because Kovarex is jammed. So I'll go back to low densities. What are you lacking? Suffering from a lack of glass. The glass belt's looking relatively healthy. Oh, this might be my next section to improve, because low density structures are important. It's not quite reaching them all. But there we go. Oh! This coal deposit is done. Uh-oh. How's my coal looking? Coal here. It's still it's going healthy. But yeah, but this coal stock has been depreciated. It's time to get rid of it. That's another patch completely gone. Get that all nice and installed. I think we're gonna have to head into space soon just to unjam the space platform. But the problem is, I don't. There are so few things up in space that need steel. Or rather, a constant supply of it. It's like, yeah, the only thing currently that's actively using steel is this. The rest is all nothing else. I mean, you use steel, but you're not using it at a very high rate. I need to do something about the steel situation up here. What can I do with it? I mean, worst comes to worst, I'm just gonna start shipping it back down. You know, essentially set up an overflow. That's gonna load steel up into the rocket to return it. So that doesn't have enough cargo sections at the moment. Looks like I'm gonna. So yeah. How am I going to handle the steel situation? Because I need to set up active consumers of steel up here. The question is, what? What do I do with steel? Hang on. I think there's something. You don't consume steel. You, however, multispectral mirrors. Everything is arranged. Well, yeah, everything is set up. And multispectral mirrors I can then use to create the better solar panels. Four multispectral mirrors and a solar panel. And solar panels also require steel. I think I found my consumer of steel. It's setting up production for flat solar panels. So let's go do that. Let's get that arranged. My inventory is kind of junked. Let's empty it out a bit. That should do it. Alright. So I need to pick a rocket to take up into space. I want to hold off on the science rocket for now. Although most of the sciences are offloaded. The supply rockets... Yeah, let's go take you up. We've got a nice amount loaded up. Let's go. Yeah, meanwhile everything is getting offloaded. Alright, so multispectral mirrors. First off, I need to get myself another space manufactory set up. Because okay, so you set this. Yeah, that's just done in the space manufactory. You take 10 seconds to craft one multispectral mirror. You are done. Also in the space manufacturing, you take 20 seconds, but you need 4. So, to get this producing at a decent rate, 20, yeah, it's a 2-2-1, essentially. So let's get a bunch of these set up. Oh crap, I need low densities, and that's something I'm low on. Big electric, that's something I do have set up here for production. I should have probably restricted this. There, I need a few more low density structures. A few more here. So let's just get the first bunch set up. There. Alright, got my free. So I need chemical gel. So I can set this up. Here's the chemical gel point. So I'm going to set this up here. It's so annoying I can't place a ghost to keep track of how big this needs to be. So you need to make me multispectral mirrors. Low density structures, glass, heat shielding, steel plate, lubricant, and chemical gel. You'll produce 1 scrap, but I have a scrap disposal method already set up. Now there will be a little problem in that it's going to be a bit of a chicken and egg situation, because there's not enough lube at the moment. But I'll have to figure it out. How to approach this? Alright, having the fluids down below, hard stuff up top, and there will be space for long inserters. Yeah, we'll be able to, because yeah, it just needs to bring that over. Okay, and they craft slowly, so that's fine. That's still not quite big enough. Actually, I can afford to put these right next to each other. Alright, that's gonna need a gap of 3 for the inserter. Yeah. Okay, I need to get more. Thankfully, I did manage to get a decent amount of scaffolding built. Because that's been able to keep going uninterrupted for a while now, thankfully. And then you craft the flat solar panel. Alright, I gotta pop off to the bathroom. Be right back. Alright, back. So, with this setup, alright. And basically, I'm gonna have underneath these go like that as far as possible for the lubricant. Then you make the flat solar panels, so you also need. I need to get some of my space assemblers. Oh, they're stealing my. Okay. Yeah, I want to kind of hold on to those life support canisters. Oh well. Got no refineries. Okay, so I was grabbing those. Let's also grab the rest of the stuff. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Also grab. And that was it. You will be making the solar panels. Also craft at 1 per 10 seconds, and you take. You only need 1. Okay. Oh, come on. And then before I forget to set it up, you offload into... No, I don't want a storage chest because then the bot's going to use it for other things. Just shove it into a passive provider. There. Yeah. You could just keep blinking. So you insert here. Yeah, right. Let's put it together. Okay, so that's the fundamentals established. Let's close this off just so that I have some building space. There. Alright, solar panels. Need all of this, which is already all being delivered. I need to grab some more underneath these first, though. Let's start with solar panels. That's a shame, so I need to move this up by here. There. Steel needs to be next. There. I'm still missing copper and glass. Copper is right here. Oh. Dang it. I'm going to go here instead. I'm pretty sure that's max length too. Annoying. How am I gonna finagle this? So I do this on this. Yeah. I guess I could shift that up by one. Okay, I just need glass now, but that's gonna be interesting thanks to the position of stuff. I have a gap here I can work with, so... essentially, I need to get... Nope. You know what? In that case... There. Having the belt, yeah, heat shields got in the way. And some plastics. But my inventory's a little full. There. That's glass. Okay, that's solar panels up and running. I didn't realize all of this is going to make the path a bit annoying for chemical gel and lubricant. In fact, it's going to make it very annoying. I'll have to figure something out. How I'm going to figure it out. That's pretty much the perfectly wrong spot is the thing. How am I going to get the... Okay, how am I going to handle the fluids? Because I need 3 spots for... Let's see, we have 1, 2... Okay, no, I need 2 belts, so I need 2 spots for belts. And I need to also extract the scrap. How am I going to do this? Well, yeah, if the glass and the steel, I could join from here, but... I think my best bet, honestly, is going to be to... Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I think my best bet would be to shift this down, actually, but then I'm going to have to move all of this. Or I could move all of this up, which I think, honestly, is going to be the better thing, but the thing is I don't have the inventory space at the moment, so... Hop. I'm just going to do it like this. You connect like there. Shove my solar panels in, so they're no longer taking up space. Where... Oh, I always lose track of these things. 1, 2, 3... Alright, decent ways up. At least I have a decent amount of scaffolding now to work with. No, come on. 1, 2, 3. 1 off, of course. 1, 2, 3. There. All right. Multispectral mirrors. Of course, these two don't line up at all. No. Guess why would they? Right, fluids go in here. So, alright. Let's get a bunch of these made, just so that I have them already. Meanwhile, let's free up some space up here. Essentially, I'm going to want a section just for getting the belts sorted and then get them going in. I'm going to need some filter inserters to get the stuff out. Yeah, so at the very least, this needs to happen. Just for the loop to get where it needs to. And also, this needs to happen. Let's see, what is the max length I can make this, just to get as much mileage out of it? Okay, that. Yeah. And it needs to go like this, just that there is that gap that's necessary. Okay. Chemical gel, it's this pipe. Which goes here. It needs to at the very least go underneath here. And yeah, I want as much mileage out of this as possible. Alright, that's chemical gel plugged in. Alright, I need to actually power all of this. Okay. Oh. These fans are gonna try and grab the scrap, aren't they? Yeah, because I do need to extract the scrap. I don't know, maybe I'm lucky and these things get priority because it is just one. I'll have to see. I need to have a trial run happen and see how things turn out, essentially. Alright, so. Let's get the lubricant next. That's water. Chemical gel. So this is the lubricant line. Lubricants goes here. Yeah, of course. That's the lubricant line set up, but the problem is there's currently no lubricant in the system. I'll have to fix that later. Okay, so I need to get glass, heat shields, low density structures. Everything's getting so nicely tangled here, even though this is a bus. And plus, it looks like things have gotten a little unjammed because stuff is running again. So, yeah, let's just start from up here. Just to kind of give myself some space to work with in case I need it. So let's start with the low densities. And then the heat shields. Which needs heat shield, right? Yeah. Okay, that's one line set up. Now the other line. Hey, look at that, some lubricant got in. Because now that steel's being consumed, lubricant actually is going to get produced. Yeah, so this actually... Oh, it's already crafted two of these. These are big. Oh, these are nicely sized. And you can walk over these, which is very nice. Alright, so just scrap. Let's do it like this. It goes a little something like this. And then essentially, if you go like that, you know, to sort of put it in. And you, yeah, then you go underground like that. And then have you like so, like that. Okay, so yeah, next up I need to get steel and glass in. Glass is gonna be the tricky one because of all the piping that's in the way. Oy. Alright, there we go. I figured something out. There we go. Right, the lubricants run out again. Ah, he actually got some of the lubricant too. But there we go. I'm now getting flats. And you know what? I'm just gonna let this run full. Because the goal is to just have this be my steel sink. So now I just need to quickly finagle things so that the steel gets flowing again. What happened there? Some bots collide. So yeah, so I need to get the lubricant shipments going again. So what I'm gonna do is grab a bit more steel. This will hopefully create enough of a buffer to get steel production going continuously. Right, the problem is this thing is just not offloading barrels fast enough now. But this should see things gradually start speeding up. The point where this is now going to be able to run continuously. And yeah, this is going to essentially be my main way of trying to soak up steel. Speed plus 40. I thought you took 20 seconds to craft. What the? Okay then. Alright, and with that, I think that's a good spot to wrap things up for the night. I've got some nice amount of stuff going. Hopefully with this now running, this should do something about my steel issue, because it's actually going to start consuming steel now. And yeah. Get some more steel consumers going. Yeah, look at this. This is now able to keep running. I'm actually getting a backlog of lubricants. Alright. And it's all because this has been set up to, yeah. And yeah, you are now constantly crafting. Yeah, I'll speed you up too. Yeah, honestly, I don't need this. In fact, yeah, you are still loading, right? Because you're loading the other side. You know what? I'm gonna say just get rid of that. Everything is going to be from here. Back what I should do. Does that load them onto the right side? Yeah, there. Because honestly, I don't think I need any of these steel imports. I think it can all just be done via barrel. And if not, I've already got it set up to be changed when necessary. Petroleum is still struggling. I can at least help out petroleum by doing this. Also, let's get some dud barrels. Alright, well with that, I'm gonna wrap things up. Some nice stuff has been done. But a lot more nice stuff needs to go. That's gonna be it for me for tonight. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully until next time. Nighty night.